Hello and welcome to the 700th episode celebration of the Garden City Community Chat Show. Thanks for your support over the years, and now, enjoy the show.
Well, hello, Garden City. Let's get some confetti in here. We're celebrating tonight. Look at that. Wow. 700 show tonight. Cannot believe it. Can you believe it, Mike?
No, I haven't been around for all.
All right, that's just a little look back there of some of our past guests, some of our guests that have been on a lot and some that haven't been on a lot. I got a quick little short video here from our 100 show celebration in the comments. Tom, you remember this, right?
Go ahead. There's one
so much, ladies and gentlemen. Kelly Miller. All right, we're gonna do a little Michael.
Hard to believe. Great turnout, though. Great turnout for our first one. It was very noisy, though, wasn't it? It was real noisy then, though. So hope you all enjoyed that. A little snippet there, looking back over the years. Let's see. I hope you can hear me now. Everybody said we were muted, I guess. You all hear me now? I hope so. Okay, good. All right. Let me get that one unmuted and that one. Maybe, Mike, I can't get you. Tap your mic, Mike. Okay, you're on. You're good. Okay, so everybody's on. Tom, you hear me okay?
Yes, did you hear me?
Yep. All right. I am your host, Kerry, and also joining me tonight, former City Councilman Mike Jones. How you doing, Mike?
Doing excellent, Kerry, but I'm getting better.
Good. Also, Garden City's very own and very busy meteorologist, Dr. Tom Iwinski. How you doing, Tom?
Doing well. How are you guys tonight?
Good. Tom has been with me from day one. Did you see how young you were in that?
We don't talk about that time frame. That's a long time ago.
Oh my gosh, it was unbelievable. We were all a lot younger, right? Tom's going to be back here shortly with the most current and up-to-date forecast for you, so stay tuned. We also have Joe Bartley later. He's going to be here with his 9th installment of Tax Talk as we get closer to that tax deadline. What is it, April 15th?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. And then Mike and I will close out the show a little later as well with some community events, announcements, businesses, all kinds of stuff. So stay tuned for that. But first, tonight, we're hoping to chat with a few guests that are live. And we got them in the green room right now. So if you're a business, you want to come on, or anything you'd like to discuss, I have put I posted the link to log in if you'd like in the comment section. So you can do that. Just copy it and paste it in your browser. We'd love to chat with you. And you can always post your questions or comments in the comment section as well. I also want to mention real quick, if you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and post your questions in the comment section. Or you can join us live right now, like I said, on facebook.com/GCChat. We're also on YouTube. Just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. You can email your questions to us at GC Community Chat, all that good stuff. Remember, we're here to promote not only our community, but yours as well. And speaking of community, if your community organization or business has any events, announcements, or cancellations that you'd like to get out to our listeners, what should they do, Mike?
They should email us, Kerry.
Exactly. Email us the details at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on our Facebook page. Mike will be more than happy to get that out.
Absolutely.
Remember, you're always welcome to come on the show and promote your community, your business or organization anytime. We also encourage any local business to check out and join the Garden City Business Alliance, see what great things they can do for you. Just head on over to their website at gardencitybusinessalliance.org. Okay, let's get Tom in here now with a check of the weather, and then we're going to be chatting with some guests we have in there in the green room. So stand by for Mr. Iwinski. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. All right. What you got?
Well, spring weather and more spring weather. We're not going to completely go off the bandwagon when it comes to temperatures, but we're definitely not going to get too warm for an extended period of time by any means. And overall, we're going to continue to just keep an eye out for our next rounds of storms to move back into the region. I know it's been a little bit of a long activity, but overall, as we look at the general conditions right now, we're in the lower 50s. So a cool day out there. We did get in the low 50s for high temperatures today. And now that the sun is setting, we are going to probably see our clouds continuing to increase. They were pretty cloudy at times throughout the day, but we're going to continue to watch those temperatures fall into the low 40s as we go into the overnight hours, and our clouds relatively increasing as we go into the overnight hours as well. As we start the day on Friday, we will start to see some rain showers beginning to move back into the region. It will come around sunrise, and very on and off in nature, very light in nature as this moves through early afternoon. But by the time we get into 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it will begin to break up and we'll see some of that beginning to move out of the region. So kind of a late morning to early afternoon time frame for some rain showers to move through. Then we dry things back out as we go into Friday night. So if you have any Friday night plans, definitely still looks fairly mild with temperatures probably rising, which is a strange thought as we get into the overnight hours, which means that we're probably going to see a warm front come into the region. And overall, our temperatures will remain fairly mild as we get into the weekend. We will be seeing temperatures probably going into the lower 70s for daytime highs on Saturday. And we will start to see more rounds of heavy rain moving back into the region. We will be seeing that first round of rain after Friday afternoon and evening, early evening, to come back into the picture as we go into Friday late in the day, probably closer to sunset. We'll start to see some rain showers moving back into the region. And overall, you can see the general gist is for this to continue to get heavier as we get into the evening hours. As we get into Saturday evening and into Saturday night, we can see some heavier downpours of rain moving through the region. And as we go into Sunday, this rain will continue at times as we go into Saturday night and into Sunday morning. That's when we'll probably see the heaviest rounds of rain moving through the region. Then we'll see some breaks, and then we could see additional activity as we go throughout Sunday afternoon and into the evenings after a little bit of a break in the morning. Some of that could have some thunderstorms mixed into it, with our temperatures remaining right around 70 degrees. So a very warm, a very humid, and a very rainy weekend is on tap. So take note of that. And overall, you can see the general gist of this continuing through a good chunk of Sunday afternoon and into the evening as well. So the best chances of some dry time over the weekend on Saturday will be in the morning. So take advantage of that before the rain moves in late Saturday afternoon and into the evening, before more of a rainy day on Sunday. But the good news is that we could see some lingering rain as we go into Monday, especially early in the day during the morning hours of Sunday before they begin to break up during the early afternoon hours, and then dry conditions continuing to come back in for the rest of Monday. But you also see how cold our temperatures will be getting. Obviously, we're over into the 60s and 70s over the weekend, but they'll drop into the 40s for daytime highs on the day on Monday. So our temperatures, you can see since midnight, will be falling from the upper 50s to the lower 40s as we go into the end of on Monday. So our temperatures are going to be all out of whack with these fronts moving through, with the warm fronts and the cold fronts moving through with a lot of rain as well. The good news is that as we start the new month of April, we will be cold, but we will be dry. So we're definitely going to be dealing with temperatures at times during the morning or early morning hours into the lower 30s, maybe some upper 20s in those colder spots, and then rebounding into the low 40s. So staying very chilly to start the month of April out there. And overall, you can see the general just as we go into Wednesday for another storm system to move in with some more showers, maybe some rumbles of thunder mixed in there as well as we get into the afternoon and into the early evening hours. So a very active pattern is going to develop as we get into the weekend and into early next week with rounds of showers and embedded storms. That will continue into Thursday as well, with some of this remaining relatively early in the day, with some of that breaking up during the afternoon hours. But overall, temperatures will be modifying a little bit more into the mid to upper 50s as we go into Wednesday and Thursday. And as we go toward Friday as well, we could see some of that early morning rain before we dry out for the rest of the day. And then last but not least, onto the 50 on the 5th of April, again, you could see some general little bit of low end chances for some more activity of the upcoming weekend, but more dry than the upcoming weekend. So basically what I'm getting at is we're going to stay very active as we go into the extended toward the end of March and into April with rounds of heavy rain and some embedded storms at times. But no severe weather is expected with this. That is expected to remain outside of our forecast region. So other than that, quickly talking about some other weather across the country. Obviously, we're not looking too shabby here today, but it's been very active across the central U.S., across central Kansas and over toward Kansas City and St. Louis. They've been dealing with rounds of showers and storms at times. Right now, central Kansas is dealing with a lot of severe weather, some pretty good hail up to golf balls at times. And then over towards St. Louis, they finally got the Cardinals game going, but it took quite a while for them, and they're in a dry pocket right now. And the Royals got their game in. So other than that, it's been very stormy across the southern portions of Texas as well. So All of this storminess will be coming toward our region as we go into this upcoming weekend. So very active period for a lot of people across the entire region. So other than that, that is generally where we are at. If you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, just go to my website, dopplertownsweather.com, and you can access this 24/7. So spring is here and it will continue to be here. So keep note of that.
All right. Doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, what's the chances of a dry opening day?
Yeah, what about opening day?
Thursday?
It's been a long day. Remind me when that is again.
Next Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
It looks fairly good at this point. There could be some low end chances, but I don't foresee too much at this point. So I would say more dry than rainy at this point, but we'll see.
All right. Well, look who's joined us in the studio. Long time no see. Wayne County Commissioner David Knisuk, right? You're still.
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 Well, it's still my name, yeah.
Yeah, and you're still commissioner.
Still commissioner.
And your dad, Big Dave.
We said,
How
what's
you doing?
better than one David Knisuk? Two David Knisuk.
That's right. Two David Knisuk.
Senior and junior.
Your mics are on, right?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Forward's on.
Oh,
There you go.
is it on?
I think so. Yeah, I hear you. Well, good to see you guys.
Yeah, good to see you. We heard it's a little special occasion today.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. 700. Can you believe it?
I can't. I
Wow.
can't.
Wow. Unbelievable. What's this? Okay. I got to check all this stuff. All right. We got a few people in the green room. I want to get them on. Mayor Mark Jacobs is in there. How you doing, Mayor?
Hello, good evening, and congratulations again, Carrie and Mike.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Also, Captain Steve Ray from the Garden City Fire Department. Yay.
Hey guys,
How you doing?
Nice team.
I'm doing outstanding.
Good.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We got Don Nicholson from Don Nicholson Enterprise. How you doing, Don? You're muted.
Hi, there we go. I was looking for the button. I'm doing well. Thanks, Gary. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good job on the shirts, by the way. Thank you.
Cool.
And my good friend from Mississippi, Dennis Newbacher.
From the Mid-South. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. How are you?
Good. Congratulations, Carrie, and to Mike and Tom, too, for being part of that team. Great team.
Yes. Thank you.
Wonderful.
And
You're an outstanding asset to the community, Carrie.
Well, I
Wonderful
appreciate
man and a person that I really love being able to call friend. Thank you, Carrie, for your kindness over the years and for all you've done.
Thank you.
Tremendous
Thank you.
individual. Say hello to your wife, Cheryl, for me, too.
Oh,
And
absolutely. She'll be here probably shortly.
Good deal. Congratulations.
when we're
Here's
going to
the
start
700 more.
When we're going to start the podcast?
Hey, well, I don't know. That's a good question. We'll talk another time about that.
Okay.
Spending a lot of time with the grandkids now.
Oh yeah. I don't blame you.
Lots
All right.
of
We
things.
also have Mike McDermott, the Westland City Council President. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, good evening, Carrie. Just wanted to come on and say happy 700th to you and Tom and everybody. Happy opening day as well. And, just a little gripe. Growing up as a kid in this area, unfortunately, the captain there, Dennis Newbacher, got us to school each and every day with the traffic reports. We wish there would have been a few blockages on the way to school so we could skip a day or two.
It's all Dennis's fault.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. But congratulations, Carrie, on episode number 700. That's a big milestone.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, Captain Dennis. For those that may not remember, he was Chopper 7 pilot for WXYZ for how many years?
Well, it did that and worked for WJR and WWJ and so about 30 years, 35 years. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Took a while for me to get you to retire.
Well, it feels good, but I sure do miss it. I loved it. Love my work. So thanks. Thank you, Mike. Very nice of you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Captain.
We also have John Prosh from the DDA. Are you in there, John?
Hey, what's up, Carrie? How you doing, man?
Good. How are you? A long time no see.
Yeah, no doubt. So just yesterday, hey, happy 700.
Thank you.
On your episode there, man. What an accomplishment. So many years of keeping everybody in the town up on happenings and news and events and really just hoping to keep the community tight and strong and together. That's great. Congratulations.
Yeah, we love what we're doing. That's for sure. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for all you do, too.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah. So,
Seems
Mayor,
like it was only 2 years ago that you had 600.
I know it. I know it. Can you believe it? Time flies, eh, when you're having fun. So, Mayor, what's happening in the Garden City? What's good?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the old Frankie's is gone.
Yay.
You know, we said we were going to try and get rid of some blight, and we finally got them to tear it down. So,
Boy, long time.
yes, way too long. So we're looking forward to some new a little strip mall in there. Some new businesses coming in.
Okay.
So I believe it's the same owner as owns the strip mall down by Wing Snob, down by I think it's right around Gilman or Helen, down in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's going to do kind of a similar strip mall type deal.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully we can fill that up. The strip mall over by Kmart's, that's completely full for, I think, the first time in about 20 years.
Yeah,
that I
that's
can remember.
Yeah. You're right.
So got a golf simulator that's going to be having their grand opening on opening day.
Yeah, we need to try that out.
It looks pretty cool inside.
Yeah.
Talked to a couple people that have tried it. So it's really good.
Awesome.
So
Let's move on over to Captain Steve Ray. What you got for us, buddy?
Oh, I'm so glad that the Frankie's building's gone. That was a very long night.
Yeah.
I do remember that one quite vividly. It's kind of funny. My story about the Frankie's fire is that evening after the next day after the fire, I had to go up to Traverse City for a class.
Ooh.
And my room had one of those fancy jacuzzi tubs in it. Even after taking 2 showers, it smelled like an ashtray after floating in that bathtub. So I had to tip the the housekeeper, a little extra because it stunk in there after I boiled all that smoke and stuff out of my pores.
I bet. Hey, last time you were on, I think it was our 600th. Maybe it was the 300th. You did a little research on how many episodes.
Oh yeah, I was looking that up, and it seems like only the
some big
like
shows
Days of Our Lives have beaten you. It's unusual for most things to get to 400 episodes, let alone 700.
Yeah.
But Guiding Light has you beaten by about 15,000 episodes. So.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, we're no soap opera, that's for sure.
Like End for the Hourglass, so are the Days of Our Lives.
You can do it, Kerry.
Yeah, well, I'll hang in there. John, what's new with the DDA? Anything?
Well,
going
you
on?
guys, you guys got a pretty good update. Maybe 2-3 weeks ago from Mr. Matt Miller, our community development director, and man, he did a great job of helping everybody in the city be up to date on what's going on. As the mayor had mentioned, that the strip in front of the old Kmart there, that's
right.
That's 20 plus years of not being completely full of tenants, and so we're very excited about that. And then some new business and new property owners coming to town within the last year and a half is really helping to revitalize from the inside out. So
Wow.
there's a lot of new property owners, new businesses coming to town, and it's really just helping attract more people. And we're really focused on what it looks like to develop some more housing for families and residents that will also help attract more business. And it's we're looking real good right now in the downtown, and we're taking some of our budget money this fiscal year and doing some capital improvements on some city-owned property in the downtown to help from our end and our position, so that'll help as well. And keeps the residents excited and keeps the businesses happy all at the same time.
Awesome. Yeah. You and Matt are doing a great job over there, by the way. I just have to tell you that's for sure.
Yeah,
he wears
thank
a
you so
lot of
much.
hats.
Yeah, he does wear a lot of hats. So I'm very fortunate and thankful for the opportunity to be able to help from the position that the DDA board has me in, to be able to be, really a great assistant and right hand to him, and to help develop those things in the downtown.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, we look forward to a lot of good things happening, and that's for sure.
Yeah.
Mike McDermott, how about Westland? I know you got a beautiful park and amphitheater getting ready to go in over there.
We do. Yeah, that's still on track. Our brand new Nankin Square Park that's going to be in our shop and dine district there. If folks don't know about this, we're really building a state-of-the-art park, kind of a nature-themed park with an amphitheater that's going to be open here in late summer. So we're going to have a lot of exciting events and concerts coming up at that later this year and into next year. We're also moving full steam ahead with our fire station number 2. So we're building the brand new fire station up at the site of the old Hawthorne Valley golf course that sat long empty up there on Merriman Road. So we're excited with that, and that should be opening up this year. We've also got some new businesses that are coming to Westland. We're going to have our very first Jersey Mike's sub. So as somebody who prefers Jersey Mike's over Subway, I'm excited for that. That's going to be coming up on Wayne Road in our shop and dine area. We've got Papa's Pizza that's going to be coming in to Westland as well. And then the site of the old Aubrey's, I'll give you something new here. The site of the old Aubrey's Pizzeria up there on Wayne Road in Newburgh is going to get something new and exciting. Can't tell you just yet what's going to come there, but we're looking for a new restaurant right in the heart of our shop and dine district as well. So we're really excited for some of the new development that's coming here in Westland over the next 6-8 months that you'll be seeing.
Little tease there, huh?
A little tease. You should see an announcement on that probably in the coming months, but something new and exciting and I think different that we don't have on our restaurant portfolio in Westland that we're excited for.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing that amphitheater. That looks really going to be something.
It's really going to be nice. We're going to have the Cicerelli Commons that we named after newly retired Judge Sandra's parents, Cicerelli. So we're excited to have that and, move our concerts in the park over from the beautiful Tatton Park over to Nankin Square and really make it a destination, not only for Westland residents, but for everyone across Metro Detroit, Garden City, Inkster, Wayne, Canton, Livonia, and all over the place. So we're tremendously excited with the new development we have coming into Westland.
Now that big, beautiful fire station that you're building there, that's going to also be a training center or something, right?
It is. It's going to be a first of its kind regional training center. Currently, a lot of the firefighters, not only for Westland, but for other communities, go to Schoolcraft College and train locally at the college. With the new training center here, they'll be able to do live burn simulations and hands-on training right there at the Westland facility. So not only to get the best training for our guys here at the city of Westland who are keeping us safe, but regionally here we'll be able to bring firefighters in from other communities, Livonia, Canton Township, Garden City, potentially, Inkster, Wayne, from the local area here in Western Wayne County, and do hands-on live burn simulated training at our brand new facility there.
Nice. Steve, you'll probably be taking part in that, won't you? Will Garden City be taking part in that?
Oh, definitely. We've been doing a lot of training with Westland. We go over and see their nice news stations and cry a little bit, but it is, the training center will be a great opportunity for all of us. Our younger guys aren't getting the, fire time that some of us old grayer firefighters have gotten. So it will be nice to get everybody up to speed and, practice as we work. So it'll be a great opportunity.
That was my next question. How's the remodel going? Oh my gosh.
Speaking of practice fires, just kidding. It's we've got the dorm side done. We're at a little pause right now while we work out the contractor situation. But we're just waiting to finish up our kitchen and our gym and extend the bay a little bit, and we should be good. So they're working on getting that straightened out. And I know Chief Keen was supposed to be on a couple of weeks ago and showed you some of the pictures, and he did a pretty good job of the walkthrough, not knowing what the pictures were, but just having the dorms that we're in right now and having our own space. And
so you got rid of the trailers then?
Oh yeah, we're out of the trailers.
Good.
That was good fun. My bedroom was the one closest to Middle Belt Road, so I felt like I was sleeping with my head in the road for a few months.
Oh boy.
Told my wife I did 3-second karaoke as I could hear the music in the cars as they went by. So I'd sing along.
All right, let's talk with Commissioner David Knisik, what's new, my friend?
Lots of good things.
We also have joined us State Representative Dylan Wagella. How you doing, Dylan? I didn't
Good.
think you were going to make it.
I had to throw some smoke because I wanted it to be a surprise.
It is a surprise.
And
Wow.
I brought you some of the Lansing Lobby Corps' finest wine.
Oh my gosh.
As you know, I've talked about on the show, I have a policy of not taking any lobby gifts. So I figured somebody should enjoy it. And I figured I'd bring it tonight. It's a rosé bubbly, so it's not quite champagne, but same category in my mind.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah. So we can hear you. That's for sure. So how's things going in Lansing?
You
we get to David.
It's going okay, I guess. We have split power, so that's quite frustrating. But I guess what I will report is I got my first bill out of the House last month.
Okay.
A bill that would ban lawmakers from signing non-disclosure agreements. So was happy. I think it passed 91-17. But I also brought you a tribute tonight as well.
Oh, wow.
I brought a tribute.
Yeah, hold that up.
To Carrie on behalf of the show. I actually first heard about this show knocking doors before I had knocked on your door, and we ended up talking for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But I heard about it, and people were like, you got to go on the show. I'm like, what is that? So I got one for you. I got one for the show in general, and we're gonna have the governor sign these. Sometimes it takes some time.
Oh, okay.
And Mike, I got one for you as well.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It will be framed once the governor signs it. I didn't know you would be here today, but I brought it, and we also got one for Doppler Tom.
Oh wow, that's great.
So
Doppler Tom, you've been with me from the very first.
I thought everybody, spread some love here, but I think we're in some tough times nationally. So
That's an understatement.
So I've been focusing a lot of my attention there, trying to figure out how can I be helpful. And for anybody out there who's worried about what's going on, I think you should be, and so am I, and I'm sure our commissioner here is as well. So we've got to fight back. I'll keep it at that for now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's fantastic.
Wasn't
We'll
expecting
crack
that.
open that wine later.
Yeah.
So, Commissioner, what's
Bring up
new?
the wine.
What's new in Wayne County?
First, I'll say I was chuckling as Dylan was talking about first hearing about the show. I remember 13 years ago, running into the student section at the University Center at U of M Dearborn to close the door to do my first interview with you right after running for state rep, where the seat that Dylan now holds.
That's right.
13 years.
Oh my God.
13 years. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. A lot of good stuff. I guess I'll just say this, with the weather changing, the snow melting away, the cars getting back out there, we know pothole season is upon us.
Fix the damn roads, huh?
Fix them. So I tell folks all the time, it doesn't matter. I don't want residents to sit there and have to say, is it a county road? Is it a city road? Is it a state road?
Right.
Pick up the phone, call 188 Road Crew.
Pick up the phone.
188 Road Crew. It goes straight to the county. If it's our road, we put it on our list to get out there and fix. If it's the city or the state's responsibility, we send it to them so that they can hear about what's going out there in the community. It also gives residents that tracking number so that they can call my office and say, you know what, David, it's been a week, it's been 2 weeks, I haven't heard yet. Here's the tracking number on this. Can you pick it up? Use your role to try and, extract some leverage, if you will, over the DPS down there at the county. So just a reminder there, you may have seen on the Garden City Parks and Recreation Facebook page, the announcement recently about the developments at City Park, those improvements that are being made there. This comes through by way of the commission's ability. Each commissioner gets a certain pot of money from the Parks Millage that they're able to give out to the communities that are in their district every single year. Garden City used to get about $25,000 a year for that program, or through that program. It's great, but it's a little bit, right? It's a drop in the bucket. I changed it when I came into the commission to say, instead of doing this slow drip, put it on a tri-annual rotating basis between Dearborn Heights, Garden City, and Inkster, the three communities that I have, so that one, you get the full value. You can actually do a bigger, more transformative project. You don't have to try and wait and stack the money over a period of years. And it actually works out to about a 33% increase for Garden City over that same period. So that money out there, it came in as about $80,000 plus, was able to work with the mayor, was able to work with his Parks and Rec staff to get that project going. So just a great example again of collaboration. And then I'd be remiss, we've got our firefighters on here in Garden City. I had a lot of advocacy come my way from the Western Wayne Special Operations Team. So all the fire departments out here in Western Wayne, some actually up in Oakland County, that work together to collaborate on specific or unique type of responses that individual departments are not well suited to respond to. And they said, David, we really need some new equipment. We really need some new training opportunities. Right. Could you help us out? So we partnered up actually with my colleague in Livonia. We've got $1 million that are coming out to our firefighters in Western Wayne County this year. Wow. We're just working on finalizing the contracts right now with it's actually the Fire Chiefs Association that's going to be the fiduciary, and then we'll get that money flowing out to our firefighters here in Western Wayne.
Oh wow, that's good. That's good news.
Good stuff.
I do like that.
And talking about roads, I'll just add, there's big discussion on having a major road plan passed in Lansing, having competing ideas between House Republicans, Senate Democrats, and the governor. The House ended up passing through their version of the road plan, which would bring, I think, about $3 billion or so a year to roads. They did some interesting things. I voted for about half of it. It got rid of mega credits, which are basically these massive tax credits for big corporations in the state. It also got rid of the corporate, I call it the corporate handout slush fund, the SOAR fund. They were planning to get rid of that and move that money into roads. But part of the plan, I think that kind of fell short, was it was taking a lot of general fund dollars, meaning we'd have to cut back on other expenses. So I voted no on those portions of the bill. And they're really hesitant, the House Republicans, to raise any sort of new revenue, which makes it really difficult to find new funding for roads. So we'll see where negotiations end up. I'm hoping the Democrats take a couple parts of their plan, but I also recognize we're going to need new revenue if we want to have good roads.
Federal grants are really going to be affected too now, aren't they? I mean, they're like froze, aren't they? Like right now,
I think
pretty much
something like 40% of Michigan's state budget is federal dollars.
I'll tell you, Tuesday. So, I serve on the commission. My full-time job is with the Department of Health and Human Services.
Right. I couldn't remember that.
Yep. When we woke up Tuesday, we got 20 federal grant cancellations totaling $375 million.
Wow.
Focused on epidemiology, public health, wastewater testing, immunizations, the whole 9 yards. It's Dylan's right. It's a completely different landscape out there today. Completely different. Really tough.
It is. It's going to be tough. Yeah, a lot of these, like Ratcliffe Center, they depend on the grants and stuff.
Yeah, got to have
the fire departments and the cities.
Here's my thing, and I don't want to get on my soapbox here, and I'm happy to let our state rep and senator carry these mantles moving forward. We talk a lot about the federal money coming back to the state, the whole 9 yards. I hear people say, we need to break Michigan's addiction to federal money. They say that as if it's not our money to begin with.
Right.
Michigan is a donor state. We give more money to the federal government than we get back. I actually want more of that money to come to Michigan. And so
is our money.
I think we need to be careful about these arguments and what we buy into, because again, it's our money in the first place. It should be coming back to Michigan, investing in things that we all support, we all want: good roads, good infrastructure, good schools, good jobs, you name it.
Yep.
But again, it's a tough, and it's a new world out there. It's a new world out there.
It's really a new world. Really. How about Edison? Your pet peeve with Edison, how they do?
Oh, yeah, it was like Edison. Yeah, DT. I don't know if you saw last week. I know we don't have consumers here, but consumers got approved for another rate increase last week, several $100 million. We're getting ready to reintroduce the Taking Back Our Power bills, which are the bills that I introduced with a coalition of people, Clean Water Action and Detroit Action, folks of that nature, Community Change, et cetera. But what those bills would do would ban corporations who receive state contracts, including the utilities, from donating through dark money pathways, because that's one of the biggest problems in Lansing. And I'm sure, Commissioner Kniezek could talk about it. Is
familiar with that.
You can't even track the money that's being donated to people, right? So they'll donate to these 527s or 501c4s, which then will essentially, it's a way to get around the campaign contribution limits. So we're trying to put an end to that. Be honest, I don't know if there's a lot of hope of getting it to move right now. Times are weird though, in the House and Senate, they're trying to vie and say like, look what we will do, what they won't. So, you never know. That being said, I don't. There's nothing official, but I'm hoping that the coalition decides to run a ballot initiative at some point so that we, the voters, can just vote on it.
It just seems like every time they want a rate increase, they rubber stamp it all the time. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think if you follow the money, it's
My bill goes up.
Yeah. Oh, it's only $5. Well, what the hell?
$5 hell.
What's up?
Went up like 90 bucks.
Well, yeah, I mean, right. Yeah.
Since
I don't know. I don't get it. All right. Well, let's talk to
keep up the
Don.
fight there.
How you doing, Don?
I'm doing well. You know, I was just looking while you were talking. This is our 9th year in Garden City with the paper.
Is it really? Oh my gosh.
So it's been that long. Everybody was talking about how far they went back to when they met you, and that was when I first met you. Was when we first started putting together the marketplace.
That is crazy. Wow, 9 years. Don't seem like. Hey, former Mayor Randy Walker just joined us. How you doing there, Randy?
Good. Congratulations on 700.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So what's up?
Hey, Carrie,
Yeah.
before I forget, I wanted to bring up when I thought of this when Mike was talking. Westside has a new event this year called Shine a Light, which is an autism awareness community day and walk, and it's at the West Manhattan Park on April 26th. So I know we got a lot of good people from Berger School and all around that. This is a complete family day. Everybody's welcome to come down. County commissioners, state reps, everybody come on down and really enjoy the day and bring a lot of awareness to people with autism.
Yeah. Okay. You got a flyer or anything for that? You can send me.
I got a flyer. I'll send it to you right now.
All right. Sounds good.
You're number 21 on my list of community events.
So, Randy, how you doing? You are the director of Wayne County Veteran Services.
Doing good.
How's that going?
Good. We stay busy. Veterans come and see us every day for emergency assistance, and we help out Wayne County veterans every day.
You got a mobile van going to be coming online pretty soon, hopefully, right?
Yeah, it should be this spring, April or May, but it's in the works.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know you've been busy.
No problem.
So, Dennis,
congratulations on 700.
Yeah.
What's going on in Mississippi?
Well, visiting with my grandkids now, retired, and trying to do some part-time work here and there. But I was hoping I was going to be able to jump in here and say something, because I think it's probably already in the room how important you are, and Mike and Tom, to the community. I didn't live in Garden City, but I flew over it a million times. This city in the Detroit area, the Southeast Michigan, were so important to me and all the work that I did. And as much as I enjoyed working for the stations that I did, and as much as that was a great job, I have to tell you, what's most important is what you're doing. You're the grassroots, Carrie. You're getting the word out. You've got your representatives. They're sitting right next to you here. The other folks in the room that are so important, the history that you bring up, the things that you talk about, don't get talked about a lot on major radio and TV stations, but they do get talked about on podcasts. And your podcast is a hit. It's tremendous. You're a tremendous individual. The people around you that you surrounded yourself with are as well. And it comes from the heart with you, you can tell. And you're a humble man and a thoughtful man. And I thank you for, when I was on your show, I think it was 200, wasn't it? Number 200 or 300. It's been a long time, but we remained friends. And I'm grateful to you, watching you. And as much as I've been a professional for years, I look to you for how you get the word out, how you communicate. I remember Mort Krim telling me years ago, you can be the best writer in the world. You can do everything well. You can speak well on the air. But if you don't communicate, you don't get anything across to anybody. And Carrie, you do that. You and Mike and Tom, you get the word out, and I thank you. So I didn't want to take so much time. I'm sorry that I did.
No,
But
that's fine.
it's been an honor. It's an honor. I don't know that I'll ever have a chance. We all know what tomorrow don't know what tomorrow brings, but
Right.
we can hope that we can see one another again. But be thankful for what you've done, and thank you, Carrie, very much from the bottom of my heart. You're good. You're a great man.
I appreciate it. You're getting me all emotional.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Okay. We got a cake. We got a
Oh,
cake
wow.
here. Wow. Put that down here, dear.
Do you know that it could be a 700?
I got to have my cake, you guys. Wow.
Goes well with wine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh my
Sure.
God. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see that. We'll have a picture. of that.
Are there 700 candles on it?
Awesome.
I have one candle with
Hey,
Prize.
man, how you doing?
What's up, sir? How are you? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mike.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. Wow.
Please, nobody make
You got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Since you guys are up here, I don't have to.
The mayor's not far. You could be here in 2 seconds for some cake, Mayor.
And look who else just popped in. We have former Westland councilman, right?
And mayor, yeah.
And mayor.
Yeah.
That's right.
I know it was brief, but hey,
Westland, yeah.
how are
Mike
you?
Landau. How you doing?
I'm good. I smelled the cake from across Merriman over there, across Cherry Hill, so I figured I'd stop by and say hello.
So what's new with you?
I cleared it with the wife first, of course. So
What's new?
not much. Just coming to say hello and celebrate your guys' 700th show. I feel like I was here for the 600th too, maybe. I
Yeah,
can't
think
remember.
You were. I
Yeah.
think you were. Can you
So,
believe it?
Yeah, it's crazy. Time flies. I see you got a lot of tributes here from
Yeah.
your representatives, which is always good. So
Yeah. And, wine. And
I see that. Yeah.
I tell you,
Wow.
Can't beat it.
Yeah.
I need this out of the shop. People are going to think it's just for me.
Yeah, right.
I heard a little bit of talk. You guys were talking roads and some other stuff. So I hit a couple potholes on the way in. So
Oh,
I'm going to
did-
call that number.
188 Road Crew.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what are you doing? What are you doing now?
A little bit of business consulting and just kind of just enjoying my life.
Good.
Just kind of, I'm out of the spotlight a little bit and just kind of enjoying things and
I
keep an
still
eye on
follow
what.
you. Still follow you.
Yeah. I keep an eye on what's going on and, reach out to people when I need to. But yeah, just kind of laying low.
Yeah. Anytime you want to come on, you're
Yeah,
welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for coming on.
Oh, no problem.
Let's see. Anybody else? Let's see who else we got in here. There's the mayor. Mayor, anything else you wanted to
Oh, not that guy.
No, I just wanted to, Mike, you're not the only one that is going to be wearing a Garden City Police jersey at the council meeting.
Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have gave that jersey back to you, but it is what it is.
For those that didn't see, our Garden City Police Department beat the Westland Fire Department in our charity hockey game, 8-5.
It was a bloodbath.
Really good and entertaining game, and it raised a lot of money for our food pantry,
Yes.
along with other charities and that Westland chose.
Yes.
So,
yes. That was awesome.
great event.
We got a lot of people in the chat room too. I want to acknowledge. Annette McNeil is in there. How you doing, Annette? Patty Fix is in there. Zachary King, how you doing, Zach? He says I can't hear you, but that was earlier. I think there was an issue with the sound. Barb Bicknell, how you doing, Barb from Ford Road Mini Golf? Congratulations, Carrie and crew. What an awesome accomplishment. Thank you, Barb. Appreciate that. Steve Ray is in there. How you doing, Steve? Yeah, I was muted, I guess. All right. Let's see. Ed Wilhite. He is the owner of Hogs Backyard Barbecue. You ever have Hogs?
I've not, but I've heard really,
delicious.
really good
Oh,
things
yeah.
about it.
Oh my God.
All right,
Yeah,
weekend
it's good.
plans. Weekend plans.
Really, really good. Really good. His slab ribs are really good too, let me tell you. And reasonable.
Artery clogging, but it's great.
Yeah, and the walking tacos. We always get the walking taco at the Music in the Park because he's up there every year. Let's see. Dave Cooper. He is, oh man, this guy, me and him go way back to when I first started. From the United Kingdom, he is in there watching.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for watching, Dave. I really appreciate it. He was kind of my mentor. Yeah, really was. We talked on, we started on talkshoe.com and they're still available. Jerry Thorne is in there for Party Animal Travel. He says they're all listening from Pigeon Forge.
Ooh,
how you doing,
beautiful
animals?
area.
Yeah, nice. Darlene Jablonski's in there, former president of the Garden City School Board. How you doing, Darlene? Hope you're doing well. Seal Nesbitt. Hi, Neil. She is with the Autos for Autism. I'm going to be a judge there again this year. They asked me. Ruth Hessling is in there.
Ruth. I know Ruth.
Yeah. Hi, Ruth. We got Dan Bartley from DSD Sports Chat is in there. How you doing, Dan? Thanks for watching. Let's see. John Quinn.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Arizona.
One of my favorite guests.
One of our favorite guests for sure. Very inspirational, that guy.
I've got the book.
I got the book right over there.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Hold that book up there, Mike. You see it over there?
There it is.
Autograph too. Someone like me, if you haven't read that yet, you need to. It's I'm telling you, very inspirational. He is something else. John, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Jay Lee Lynch, how you doing, Jay Lee? Former councilwoman for Garden City. Appreciate you coming in there. Goebel Bartley, how you doing, Goebel? Thank you very much. Just got married not too long ago to his lovely wife, Georgia. Georgia's in there, by the way. Hi, Georgia. How you doing? Dave Cooper, he says, have a great show, guys. Ducking out now, but wanted to drop in to say congratulations. Great turnout on the show tonight. Cheers from the UK. Randy, is that true? You resigned from the DDA? Hello?
Yes, that's true. We moved out of the city. We're no longer Garden City residents. We live in Howell, Michigan. So I had to resign.
Okay. She wanted to make sure. Paul Werhan is in there from the library board. How you doing, Paul? Shannon Yee. Oh, Shannon's in there. How you doing, Shannon? Boy, we got a lot of people. I don't want to miss anybody. Shannon. Derek Parton. Who's that?
I've heard of that guy.
Yeah, you heard of that guy from DSD Sports Chat? How you doing, Derek?
I did.
He doesn't have anything to talk about nowadays. I mean, there's nothing going on.
Right.
Nothing going on sports related in this town.
Mike, what's the score with the Tigers? Anything?
It is 4-2 Dodgers, unfortunately. Looks like we've got 2 outs, 2 on.
Okay, what inning?
We are in the top of the 6th.
Okay.
And Gleyber Torres is at bat.
Okay.
Mike, how are you?
Hey, Councilman, how are you?
Good.
Thank you.
I see Don Nicholson's on there as well, competing with you for who's got more plaques.
Yeah, I got all cheerful.
I see that. Yeah, but you got a couple more here too. So
yes.
I got 2 more boxes of them, Mike.
Yeah. Fun. Salvador's in there. Mike Leica. How you doing, Mike, from Aquachem Solution Carpet Cleaning? Oh, boy. John Prosh. Teresa Jacobs. Hi, Teresa. Thank you. Appreciate that. Leon, what's her name? God, I can't never remember her name. Levon Wilhite. She's with Hogs Backyard Barbecue.
Oh, another.
Yep. So
they got the truck out on the road here soon, don't they? I thought I saw something. They're going to be somewhere.
yeah, he's going to be in his first competition.
Okay.
I don't know where. She asked me to promote it, but I don't know the details yet. So if you have the details, send them to me and I'll get that out there for you. Okay. All right. Let's see. Anybody else in there? Oh, there he is. There's Derek Parton from DSD Sports. How you doing, son?
What's up? Congrats. How's it going?
Good, good.
Better than the Red Wings.
Got cake, got wine, got resolutions.
You got a full studio in there, I see.
Yeah, it's full. It's
What's
full.
up, everybody?
How's it going?
You just had to flex the gun show today, Derek. Is that it?
You know what? I got home from Cycle Bar. I got some dinner. Had just enough time to clean up and jump on the show real quick. I've been trying to get in the studio for the last half hour.
Oh, have you?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Full house tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty full.
Yeah, we're just watching the Tigers right now. They're not doing too good. Down 4-2. Scooble gave up a 3-run shot. He's given up 2 home runs tonight, so it's best to get all the bad luck out of the way in the first game, I guess.
Yeah, Mike just gave us an update. So yeah, I guess it's like the 6th inning or so.
Yeah, they had 2 on, nobody out, and they ended up stranding them. So they're 0 for 12 with runners in scoring position tonight. So not too good.
When is your podcast going to be on next?
So I'm going to make. I meant to make an announcement yesterday, but I'll probably put something on our Facebook page. But next Wednesday, so a couple days before the Tigers home opener, we're gonna do our next show. So I'm gonna start promoting that tomorrow.
There you go. I'm sure Mike Landau would love to be a guest on your show.
Oh yeah,
love my sports.
Or Mike McDermott too.
There you go.
Real good.
Oh yeah, we're all
like I said before you got on, there's nothing going on in this town right now, sports related. So you're gonna have not much to talk about. Unfortunately, it's the best time of year.
Slow season.
Yep.
Wings are a little disappointing though.
Yeah, 3-0 against Ottawa. Yeah, I pretty much written them off about a week ago. It's just they've left so many points on the table, and with staying pat at the trade deadline, or getting Mrazek, who obviously just went down with an injury, that pretty much solidified their fate. So, yeah, they're pretty much toast.
Yeah, what the heck happened?
Sorry, guys, I gotta say, go Ottawa.
How you do?
The lone Canadian in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ottawa, they turned it up. We just didn't. They peaked at the right time, and they're like eight points into the playoffs, and that's really what we should have been. But ever since the Four Nations tournament, we just can't get it going.
I think we have 4 points total since we've come back from the Four Nations. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's unacceptable.
Playoff really hurts. I think it did.
But the Pistons are doing well.
Pistons are great. They're tied for 4th or 5th in the East. I think they're only they're only 1 game out of 4th.
One game back of the Pacers.
Yep. Yeah. I think the Pacers are kicking tail tonight, though. They're up by like 30. So we ain't going to gain no ground on them tonight. But we got a big game tomorrow against Cleveland. So I'm excited for that.
Oh my God, yes.
And then Michigan State tomorrow. Like I said, nothing going on here. Nothing. NFL draft.
Not at all.
How's your brackets doing?
Not good.
Oh, I was busted day 1. Yeah, I'm like 10th out of 13 in my work one.
A lot of people busted. What do you think about Michigan and Auburn?
I mean, they're 7.5-point underdogs right now. I think if they can stay within that range at halftime, I think if they stay within 7 or 8 points of them at half, I think they'll have a chance. But I'm not looking. I'm not too positive about that outcome. I think Michigan State has a good chance against Ole Miss. But for both of them to advance to the Elite Eight, I mean, I want to see that. That'd be an awesome matchup, but I just don't foresee it happening.
And what's the line with Michigan State there, Mayor?
Oh, see, a Spartan fan too? Man.
He's got his shirt
Him
on.
and
I am a Spartan fan. I will say the Spartan hockey team just lost.
Yeah, saw that. 10 seconds left.
But Western Michigan won in double overtime. So we got at least one Michigan team still going in the hockey tournament. And then I don't know what Sparty's favored by tomorrow. I don't think it's very much.
3.5.
Mike's checking. 3.5?
Yep, 3.5. I think the last time I checked the spread.
Okay.
That sounds about right. Love to see a Michigan State though. Next game.
Yeah, you don't see that too often. Same region. It's really rare.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, Auburn's the #1 overall seed in the entire tournament, not just our bracket. So they beat them. It's going to be a big game the following week.
4 #1 teams left, right?
I think all 4 are left.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So there hasn't really been any upsets. What they're saying is, somebody can speak to this too, is the transfer portal and the NIL now has changed things to where the Cinderella teams don't have as good of a chance because these other teams are able to stack their teams or buy their teams, as they say.
Yeah.
And they're just
hear
unbelievable.
that.
They're stacked, so to speak. So
The portal and a name
yeah,
money
is
ridiculous.
It is.
Well, Dusty May came in as the new head coach in Michigan and basically built a whole new team, a whole new starting 5 with Flad Golden and Danny Wolf off of the transfer portal. And I'll tell you what, if we want that Michigan State matchup, and I think a lot of us, want it, go blue, but Michigan's got to cut down the turnovers.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
100%.
Apparently, Mike Valenti doesn't want to see that, though, I heard.
Oh, Mike Valenti said he'd rather face Satan than see Michigan versus Michigan State for the 3rd time, which, I mean, he is what it is. I mean, I kind of want to see it just for, all the hype and just like what it would do for the entire state. But Yeah, I mean, I'm excited either way. I think that this is where the rounds start to really kind of wheedle out some of the favorites that are maybe a little bit too overly hyped. I think Auburn's a dangerous team. I think I have Auburn going to the Elite Eight. I didn't have them facing Michigan. I had Michigan getting eliminated last round. But right now, two of my Final Four teams got eliminated in the round of 64. So my bracket's toast. But
wow,
it's going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Denise Stabley's in there. Hi, Denise. How are you? Thanks for joining us. And Nora Fix. I don't know if I mentioned her before, but she's in there. Okay. Anybody else you see in there? Not right now. There's like 15, and then there's a bunch over here. They don't say nothing. I don't know who they are.
Right.
So anybody else? Yeah.
I'm going to jump out of here and let somebody else get in the back room. I got to be up bright and early to head up to pick up the paper at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we're an hour already into the show. I was just going to let you guys go. I know you guys got to work tomorrow. Some of you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you all coming.
And Mike, give me a call tomorrow. I might have something for you if you got some time.
Which Mike?
You Mike. Yeah, Mike Londo.
Okay. There's like 5 Mikes on the call right now. So sounds good, Don. I'll be working, but I'll give you a shout sometime during the day.
All right, Don. Thank you, and thanks for the shirts. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Have a good one, guys.
Take care.
See you, Don.
Hey, Carrie, I'm going to sneak off too. But Captain Dennis couldn't have said it better. What a great community resource and asset you are to the community. You're the paperclip that brings all the pieces together, and nothing but love for you, my friend.
Well, thank you.
Amen.
Love you too, man. All right, say hi to everybody, huh?
I will. Stay safe, guys.
Night, Steve.
Okay. Anybody else? You guys can go if you're ready to go.
He's giving you the boot.
I don't want to.
Get rid of that Spartan guy in that big chair.
Mayor.
Yeah, time for me to go watch the disastrous end of some of these games here. It's not looking good here, but again, congratulations, guys. Well earned, and good luck in the future.
Thank you very much. You take care. We'll see you soon.
Great guy right there. I know I give him crap, but great guy.
Yeah. Yep. Mike McDermott.
Yes, sir.
You ready to go?
I think I'm going to take off here and finish this baseball game. 4-2, Tigers are up bad now. So, like your son said, when you leave 12 stranded on base, it's hard to win any game like that, especially when you've got Kreidler out in center field instead of Parker Meadows. And you're missing Matt Verling. And so it's a tough lineup that we're putting out there. But hopefully we can get some runs back and pull out an upset here in LA with Scuba on the mound.
Sounds like the Lions are already with the injuries. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know it. That they've been talking about that nerve for Parker Meadows that won't wake up, I guess. So we're still waiting on that for our center fielder. So hopefully sooner rather than later that we get him back.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, don't dog Kreidler too much. He made a hell of a catch in center field in the third inning.
He really did. Yeah, he saved him a run on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
But yeah, as far as long-term solution, I definitely want Parker back, but I think we're going to have to wait till at least mid to late June for that to happen.
Right. We don't want any more Javi Baez experiments in center field.
No. I'm already not thrilled with him starting at shortstop.
No. Yep.
I know. All right, Mike. Well, thank you, sir, for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Congratulations again on a 700th show here. And, I want to echo what Dennis said earlier. We've lost so much local media here over the last decade, 15 years, our local papers, local radio stations that have been, consolidated. And we've got, voice tracking and national syndication, but you're able to be live and local here for 700 episodes. That's really impressive. And you really are a true community resource. So congratulations. And hopefully we'll be sitting here in, 6 or 8 years for episode 1400 for 700 more.
There you go. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a great night, everybody. See you, Kerry.
Night, Mike.
All right. I think I lost. Oh, there you go. All right, so
Already booting me out prematurely.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this up, and I just want to thank everyone. Thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate it. And boy, 700. Wow. Who would have imagined? 15 years too.
Wow.
Jeez.
It's a lot of dedication every Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much every Thursday.
Yeah,
Not many missed.
I was going to say it.
Not many.
You have to pull his tooth out to miss a show on Thursday.
Yeah, Thanksgiving and music in the park, and that's about it.
You've been
Yep.
with me well over what 12 years, I think, at least. I went
I
back.
haven't been counting.
Richard was on
Yeah,
for a while,
mhm.
and then
David.
you
Wasn't
subbed
David a
for
host
him.
too, or no?
Yeah,
We
you
used to have
took
like a
over.
monthly thing. Okay. when I was in the
Yeah,
legislature,
David's been on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom has been with me from day one.
Doppler Tom.
Doppler
All
Tom.
right.
Yep.
Been with this guy for 15 years.
Hey, breaking news.
What's that?
Torkelson just hit a bomb.
Yeah.
4-3.
Right. There we go.
How about Torkelson carrying it over from the spring training?
What's
That's
that?
what we did. And he's got 3 walks tonight. He hasn't struck out. That's a bonus.
He's batting
playing-
cleanup today.
He's playing for his life. eh?
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yep.
He's batting
He's taking
cleanup
a
today.
lot of heat lately.
Since we're wrapping, Carrie, I really have to get my piece in here too.
Yeah.
You know, my dad texted me this morning.
Yeah.
First text message I got. Don't forget, today is Carrie's 700th show. I don't start any
Well, thank you,
mornings
Big
with
Dave.
reminders, yeah, from my pops. But and the fact that he's here and the fact that that's how my day started, I think that says it all, man. Because you are family,
Mhm.
not just to me, not just to my dad. You're family to so many folks here in Garden City and Westland, and Dearborn
you.
Heights, Canton, Livonia, all
Oh my
over the
gosh.
place. You come into our homes every week, and you're just a force for good, a force for positivity. And with so much negativity that's going on in the world right now, I think we need more Carrie Partons. We need more Garden City community chats. We need more Mikes. We need more Tom. So I have every expectation that 6, 7, 8, 9 years from now we'll be here for 1500.
I think so.
I'm looking forward to it. But words just don't do it justice, man. You've been such a great friend to me and to so many others.
Well, you're family too.
I appreciate
Garden
that. I
City mom
appreciate
you got
that.
down there.
So and that's the other thing. I remember the first time I went to tell my mom that I talked to Cheryl and she calls Garden City and I call her Garden City. I said, what is my own mom going to think that I'm calling some other lady my Garden City mom? And she was all on board because she gets it. She knows
Yeah,
the
you
relationship
guys
and
are all
she knows what it
family, man.
means. So it's just again, words don't do it justice. Just a big thank you from me to you for everything you've done
And
for
thank
me
you
and,
for the
and my
gift
family.
certificate. My God.
That's from Big Dave. That's from Big
Wow.
Dave. Nice.
That's-
We
thank
want to
you
make
so
sure
much.
you're eating good. You're eating good.
Yeah, I
So,
love Dave. over there.
congratulations
He's
on
awesome.
700.
Well, thank
Congrats.
you. I really appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
Love you, brother.
You're the man. All right. Mike, you're ready to go too?
Yeah. I just wanted to come by. I messaged Cheryl. I got your email, first of all. Thank you.
You guys get
for
some
the-
cake on the way down there.
Believe me, we are.
Yeah.
Sent a.
As soon as I go-
I might have to try some. So send an email saying you were having a show and if you wanted to pop in. So I messaged
Yes.
Cheryl and asked, considering there was going to be a lot of people here, and said, what would be a good time? She says, you could just drop by. There's a
Yeah.
few people that are surprised. And I'm not, for you guys that don't
We'll
know,
always make room
I live
for
right around the
family.
block. So it's easy for me
Yeah.
just to pop by.
Yes.
I popped down a little bit ago and saw how many people were on. I messaged her, said, you sure it's still come by? There's a lot of people in the studio's packed. She said, come on by. We're doing musical chairs. So wasn't trying to step on any toes. Just want to come in
No,
and wish you a happy 700th show. I think I did at least 4 or 5 shows. I co-hosted
Yep.
a couple times
Yep.
when
Yep.
Mike was out. So
You're ready
just
to
wanted to come
back
show
anytime, too.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
you guys.
Appreciate it. Wanted to come show support. I got family in Garden City and I'm right around the block. So
Awesome.
I walk at the park up here and all that good stuff. So
Cool. Yeah.
appreciate you and
kid stuff up there.
yeah, like a lot going on up there.
Is that the money that?
It was the kids stuff and the fitness piece that we added over
Yeah.
there.
the
Yep.
fitness piece,
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so big fan of yours. I appreciate you guys, and like everyone
Well, we're
said, the
fan of yours,
dedication
too.
and everything going on. I mean, so many media people are retiring and moving on. I mean, I'm not old, but I feel like I'm getting old. All these people that I grew up
Hey,
watching are going away, so don't go
75
away.
this year, man. I'm
Don't
still
go
gonna
away.
Keep going.
Keep it going. Keep it going, because there's just, I mean, everybody's gone. Everybody's gone from Channel 4. Everyone seems to be going.
I know our newspaper.
Everyone's
gone,
yeah,
Observer's gone.
everyone's
God.
gone. So it's like just keep it up, keep going. You got an army of
will.
support behind you, and you never struggle to find guests on here. So
No.
you're a beacon of support for the community, and people appreciate you. I know the business community supports you, appreciates you, because you guys are always promoting businesses and the community events and whatnot. So
Yeah,
keep it
whatever
up.
We can do. We
Yeah,
can do.
appreciate it.
All right.
All right, man. Take care.
Appreciate it, you guys.
All right.
Yep. I'll get
You guys.
Dave, thank you, buddy. Oh, you're welcome. Good seeing you. Mike, take care, bud. Keep in touch, all right?
I will.
All right. Love you, man.
Love you, man. See you, man.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Okay. All right.
Well, you got spoiled, huh?
Yes.
Take every 100 show. Man, you should freeze the tops of them. You should eat them every 100 shows. You should eat the cake toppers after freezing them, like a wedding.
Yeah, right. Oh man. Well, Tom, you're going to have to come over and have some of this wine too with us. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. I know it's been a long day for Tom for sure, and thank you for always being there.
Always, buddy. You know the weather never quits.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right. Night.
Night, man.
All right. See you. Say hi to Rachel.
I will. Oh, Rachel, there she is. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love you, man. I didn't get a chance to come up with any big speech, but from the heart, you've done this now, what, 12 years. You know how it is, and you got me into the podcasting game too. And this is our second coming of our DSD show, but I think I was a part of close to 100 shows with you, and it's always been fun. And like everybody said, there's a lot of local media that's come and gone, and you've stayed strong for 12 plus years, and now you're coming up on 75 years. And I think that who knows, we'll probably have another maybe another 5 or 10 years. We'll be celebrating, like David said, 1,500 shows. We'll double it up, huh?
Yeah, let's hope. All right. Well,
yeah, super proud of you.
And thank you. Proud of you too. All right.
Yeah.
Love you.
All right. Love you, man.
All right. Night.
Night.
Oh, wow. Huh. I want to thank everyone that showed up tonight and in the chat room. Wow. Overwhelming.
Was.
It really was. Okay. Moving on. The next city council meeting is going to be Monday, April 7th at 7 p.m. in the council chambers located 6000 Middlebelt Road. These meetings are a good way for you to get involved and voice any concerns that you may have. And the last budget meeting is going to be April 28th, also at 6 p.m. That's held at the police station. I think last budget meeting was in the chambers, though, wasn't it?
Supposed to be, yeah. I didn't go.
Yeah. I watched like 3 hours of it.
just to see what was happening on senior activities.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'm going to get Joe Bartley in here real quick for Tax Talk, and then we're going to close out the show with Mike. So hang in there, guys. Stand by. Let me get Joe in here. Okay.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Tax Talk with Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and More. So I thought today we would talk about a subject that actually I've seen have been questioned on a couple times in the last week or so, and that is once the kids get a little bit older, the tax credits that's available to parents. So as long as the child is in school, you can claim them. Even if they're working a job, it's perfectly fine. Okay, now when they hit the age of 17, the year that they turn 17, you lose the extra child tax credit, which currently is $2,000. Now, that could change next year, of course, but for this year, it's $2,000. And once they hit 17, you no longer qualify for that credit. Now, you still claim them on your taxes, but they're only kind of worth $500 to you. Now, once they go to college, if they go to college, you still claim them. Even if they're working, it's okay. You're technically still supporting them. Now, you can also qualify for college credits. You will receive, or the student will receive, a 1098-T as in tuition from the school. Now, sometimes it's mailed. Sometimes they have to go to their student portal and pull it up. So we would need that form. And then, of course, any expenses that you have paid that are required by the school, such as books, supplies, equipment, uniforms, other fees, that kind of thing. So you have a list of that. Now, those are things that can also be claimed. Now, the parents are the ones that claim this tuition credit and the things that go along with it. Okay, so the student can file a tax return even if they worked, but they don't claim themselves. The parents still claim, and that's really important. It's not the student that actually claims the tuition and all any fees that may go with it. Now, of course, you want to be able to prove those. Now, if they have received a scholarship or grants, it will be offset. The tuition amount will be offset, but that'll be shown on the 1098-T. So that can be a pretty good credit. Now, of course, there's income limits. Once the income gets a little bit higher, that could get reduced or eliminated altogether. But it is something for the average parent that can claim. So you can continue to claim your child as long as they are in school. So that's kind of the important. And there's actually not really an income limit, so to speak. Obviously, if for some reason they were in school and able to make $100,000 a year, it probably would benefit them much more than it would benefit you to claim themselves. But as long as they're in school, you can still claim them. So I hope that helps. We're getting closer to the April 15th deadline. So we hope to have your tax information in to your tax preparer. If not, it would be a really good time to probably drop them off. So again, this is Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and More. If you have any general questions or anything, something you'd like me to talk about on Carrie's show, please send Carrie an email and he'll let me know, and then we can go from there. Again, I'm Joe Bartley, J&J Taxes and More, 30900 Ford Road, Suite G in Garden City. Thanks. Y'all have a great week.
All right. Thank you, Joe. Good information as always. Yeah, you guys are going to want to get your papers in real quick.
Yeah, man.
Going to be around the corner, right around the corner. So we appreciate that. All right. We're going to get Mike in here now, do some community events and lots of other stuff he's got. So stand by for Mike.
Well, that'll be the day when you think goodbye. That'll be the day.
Okay, it's time for some community announcements. So let's get Mike in here. Mike, take it away.
Be the day
When I die.
Yes, sir. You're live on the mic. All right. First up is what?
Updated hours of operation for the Maplewood Center. Beginning March 1st, our regular hours of operation will be Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 8, Friday, 8:30 to 2, and Saturday, 9 to 2. On many occasions, hours are extended for rentals or programs that are occurring on these occasions. Please drop in. Activities are available. Please drop-in activities are available. Please check with the front desk or online for dates with extended hours.
Yeah, that's probably going to change if that budget's accepted too. Those hours are going to change again.
Yeah. Garden City Ice Arena has ice for sale, hockey practices, open skating, hockey games, birthday parties. Call us to reserve your ice time at 734-793-1882. Straight Farmhouse, 6221 Merriman Road in Garden City, is open on Wednesdays and Saturdays for visitations from noon to 3. For event information, go to www.straightfarmhouse.org, and they have a plethora of activities.
You beat me.
I had to get that one in.
Plethora.
Yes. For your masonry needs, contact Ace Masonry. 30 years experience, brick, block, and stone. Jay Piner is the owner. You can contact him at 734-469-0633. When the scaffold comes down, the only thing left to stand on is the craftsmanship. Notary Babe, Shannon Coffee, takes care of all your notary needs. You can contact her at 734-469-8821. Open skating in the Garden City Ice Arena every Tuesday and Thursday from 12 to 1:20. $7 for adults, $6 for children, $3 for skate rental. Okay, Dennis Diekman, the carpet cleaner, does carpet cleaning, tiling, grout cleaning, upholstery cleaning, hardwood floor cleaning, residential and commercial. Contact Dennis at 734-299-6496. Okay, Mr. Dumpster and Services, mrdumpstermi@gmail.com. Driveway safe dumpster rental, junk removal, real estate cleanup, construction cleanup, hauling, commercial and residential. As a thank you to our servicemen and women, we offer veteran, military, police, and fire discounts.
Yeah, they were on the show about a month ago or so, I think.
Right. It's been at least a month.
Yeah.
Wayne County Veteran Services every Tuesday and Thursday, 8:30 to 4:30, the Radcliffe Center. Call Wayne County to make an appointment, 313-506-0302. Also, the American Legion Department of Veteran Affairs, which our own ex-mayor Randy Walker, now living in Howell.
Yeah.
Don't face the VA alone. Speak with a veteran services officer to see your veteran benefits. They're available every Tuesday from 9 to 3. Please call 313-964-6640 or 517-243-5991 to make an appointment. Contact us. You have a question about an event, class, or just in general, you can reach us by visiting www.gardencity.org/park/contact us. Call or email us at 734-793-1850. Important note, the department does not regularly monitor or respond to Facebook comments or messages. That's one good move they're making. Join us at the Garden City Center for free bingo on the second and third Wednesday of each month, 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Second Wednesday sponsor is the Village Westland, and the third Wednesday sponsor is American House Dearborn Heights. This is open to ages 50 and older, and it's located, of course, at the Radcliffe Center. Neighborhood Watch. Neighborhood Watch is back the second Tuesday of every month, 7 p.m. at the Garden City Police Department. Share with your neighbors. Next meeting is April 8th. Okay. A marshmallow drop. The Garden City Parks presents a marshmallow drop on Friday, April 18th from 11 a.m. at Nankin Mills Park, Westland, which is located at Nankin Mills on Hines Drive, just east of Ann Arbor Trail in Westland. Thousands of marshmallows will be dropped from a helicopter to be turned in for a prize. Check www.waynecounty.com for information on the Sensory Marshmallow Drop at Nankin Hills.
Cool.
Youth Dodgeball. Garden City Parks and Recreation presents Youth Dodgeball, ages 12 to 16, $15 a child, from April 23rd to May 14th, and from July 9th to July 30th. They're Wednesdays from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m. It's a 4-week session. It's held at the Radcliffe Center. Show them your best throw, catch, and dodge maneuvers. Any questions, call the usual number, 734-793-1850. Adult Softball League, Tuesday co-ed, Thursday men's, Sunday men's. Cost is $500, starts the week of May 6th. Umpire fee is $20 per game. More information, you can get a hold of www.gardencitymi.org/park/adult softball. Soft pastels, art class drop-ins, $5 per person at the Radcliffe Center. Come and show your creativity in these drop-in art classes. Learn about soft pastels and how to use them to create amazing art pieces. First and third grade dates are April 7th to April 14th, April 21st, April 28th, and May 5th from 4:30 to 5:30. Fourth and ninth grade dates are April 10th, April 17th to 24th, May 1st, and May 8th from 4:30 to 5:30. Register at Radcliffe Center or visit GardenCityMI.org/park/art classes.
That was a mouthful there.
Yeah. Spring Fling Craft Show, April 12th from 1 to 5. Bodies by Wade at 34580 Ford Road in Westland. Crafts for kids, 1-minute massages, tarot readings, eat with amazing dogs, raffles, shirt bar, whatever that means, permanent jewelry, sweet and savory treats, freeze-dried candy, and tons more. Pictures with the Easter Bunny from 1 to 3. Bring your own camera.
A lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah. Oh, boy. A used bookstore at the Garden City Public Library on April 14th to 16th from 11 to 7, and then April 17th from 11 to 5. Books by the bag are $5.
It's a good deal. This is one of the few things that wasn't canceled here.
Oh, yeah.
Mother's Day craft.
Mother's Day craft cupcake liner flower bouquets, sponsored by Jessica with Oakmont, Livonia. April 30th starts at 1 p.m. It's free. Ages 50 and older. Any questions, call 734-793-1870. Kids Safety Day. Free to the public. Tons of giveaways. May 3rd from 2 to 5, Tatton Park, 1901 Carlson and Westland. Fire safety education, gun safety, bicycle safety, infant safety, 911 safety, child fingerprint kit, family services, mental health, pet animal safety, CPR, first aid, and dental health, snacks and fun for kids, and educational information for parents.
Yeah, a lot of good information there.
Right. Adult League Kickball. Relive your childhood glory days on the playground with an adult co-ed kickball league. Leagues are 10 versus 10 with 1 game per week, single games, 8 weeks plus playoffs, $250 a team, Fridays from 6:30 to 11:30, May 9th through June 17th. Register now online at gardencitymI.org/park/adult kickball. Any questions, call 734-793-1882. Lucky Squirrel. Downtown Garden City, north of Detroit Peru Airport, just 15 minutes from I-275, I-75, I-94, and I-96. Garden City Public 5846 Middle Belt Road in Garden City. Third Saturday in May, July, and September, free admission, arts, crafts, antiques, vendors, and more. The Wayne Road Cruise, one of Don Nicholson's babies.
Yep.
On June 14th in Westland.
That's a big one.
Yeah, this is a huge event.
Very huge. We'll be
Berger
there.
Autistic School Association presents the 24th Annual Autos for Autism Car Show to benefit Berger School for students with autism on Monday, June 16th from 4 to 9 at the Garden City Middle School, 1851 Radcliffe, near Ford Road in Wildwood. Live music by Bonnie and the Working Girls, delicious food by RJ Smoked Meats, merchandise raffles, lots of trophies, dash plaques to the first 300 vehicle entrance. Motorcycles are welcome. Carrie's going to be one of the judges. I'm going to be one of the tabulators of the judges.
Right.
Visit our page at facebook.com/autos for autism. Co-chairs are Lisa Clark. You can contact her at 734-323-3010, and Kim Marquette. Contact her at 734-812-1559.
Yep.
Oh, Garden City Business Alliance presents Music in the Park.
It's a big one too.
Yep. Save these dates. June 19th, there's St. John Smith. July 17th is Magic Bus. And on August 21st is Smith Factory. Band info is on Facebook. It's located in Garden City Park at Log Cabin Road. It's a free event. Music is great, and we will be taking the night off from our community chat program for that.
Yep. And Kiwanis going to have a table there?
Kiwanis will, I think the Lions will.
Okay.
I don't know about the Rotary.
Okay.
We're going to try to bring back the pancake breakfast.
Are you really?
I got to present that to the Kiwanis board,
Awesome.
see if we can do it as a group project, Rotary, Kiwanis, and Lions.
Yeah.
Probably
be-
be located at the usual place, which was Moose Lodge.
Dearborn Moose there?
Uh-huh. Just east of it.
Dearborn Heights Moose.
Yeah,
Wow, that'd be awesome.
it would be. I
Yeah.
hope the groups will all accept it. I know the Lions will. And but we don't have enough manpower to
Yeah.
run it by ourselves.
Right.
Nor does the Rotary.
Yeah.
So
A group effort, that would be really good.
yeah, it'd be a community project.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be nice.
Yeah. A lot of people miss it. A lot of people miss it.
Yeah. And we've got some good people that could really contribute to it. Like John Gibbons is fantastic. I mean, real.
Yeah.
Okay, save the date. The last one, Sunday, August 24th for Cruz and Hines.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we got. All right. Let me get us back online here. There we are. Let me get set up in this chair a little bit. All right. With that said, Mike, I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Podcast. Yeah.
On behalf of myself, Tom, and Mike, we want to thank you all for your support over these 700 shows in 15 years. Without your support, there wouldn't be this show. I never imagined we would be doing this for 15 years and 700 episodes. Here's to many more, and join us next week, April 3rd, for show number 701 on our way to 800.
Yeah, I may make 800. I don't think I'm going to make
1,400.
1,400. I'm already 28 or 82. I don't know.
Right.
I have difficulty with dates.
You have anything you would like to add before we sign off?
Just my usual urge everybody to take care of themselves and then the people that they love, get vaccinated, because there's still a lot of flu and COVID going around.
Yeah, there is. There is. Also, big thanks to Joe Bartley and J&J Taxes and More right here in Garden City. You can contact Joe at 734-523-8291 to set up an appointment, or if you have any questions for Joe, he's available. A big thank you to my fantastic co-hosts, Dr. Tom Iwinski and Mike Jones. Thanks for sticking with me. Great job as always.
All our guests, God, it was unbelievable.
Oh my
All the
gosh.
people that showed up tonight.
Yeah, I want to mention a few people that are in there that we missed that weren't in the chat room. Nicole Libby was in there. She is from Pepe Salt Spa. Unfortunately, they're going to be moving out. They couldn't come to an agreement with their landlord, so very sad for that. I hope they stay in Garden City. Krista Leica, Mike Leica's wife, is in there. Beth Tashman, thank you all for watching. Melanie Cizek, I think. Stezek, thank you. And many, many more are in there. I just, Dominic King was in there watching. Thank you. Sarah Rafi. Appreciate you all, that's for sure. Remember, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on Facebook. So we hope that you'll catch it at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late by going to facebook.com/GCChat. Feel free to share the show with your friends as well. Also catch us over on our YouTube channel. Just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show, and you'll find not only this show, but all our past shows as well. Click on the live tab, and please don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. And at the end of all of our shows, what we like to do is thank all the healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every day. And whenever you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. Any final thoughts, Mike, other than the vaccines?
No,
Did you enjoy the show? Good to be back in studio.
It's nice to be back in the studio. I'm not looking forward to a drive home in the dark, but that's okay.
Not too far, though.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's only about a mile.
Yeah, you're good. Remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. And please don't hesitate, vaccinate, like Mike said. Get that COVID booster, flu shots, RSV, all those shots. They'll help you. Remember, you're not only protecting yourself, but you're protecting others as well. And Mike, if you see something,
say something.
Absolutely. For all your weather information, check out drtomsweather.com. He's got a great user-friendly website over there, good information. So we hope you enjoyed the show. 700 in the books.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. If you would like to contact any of us here at the chat for any reason, once again, the email is gccommunitychat@gmail.com. We do like to hear from our listeners and let us know how we're doing and what you would like to see more of. We will see you right back here live on Facebook and YouTube Thursday, April 3rd for show number 701. On our way to 800 at 8 p.m. Remember, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/GCChat and over on YouTube, just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. And remember, please hit that subscribe button. We would appreciate it, okay? All right. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your week. Stay safe. Thank you again for tonight. The turnout was fabulous. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next week. Good night.
All right.
Good night, Mike.
Night.